It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Magic in Orlando.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. This crowd is really ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Magic. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Yeah, you know, they split the season series, Greg, and you look at it, was it matchups? Perhaps good fortune or luck? Tonight we'll increase the sample size by one game and see who comes out on top.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Rivers. Purdue is out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Hollins in at the 3 at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Houdini. And he goes up strong.
Loucabuloso.
And really, he realizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Gordon. It's stolen. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. That's good.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Here's Houdini. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Here's Houdini. He picked up 36 points in their last one against the Heat in Miami.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against Miami.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's Hollins, just 2 to shoot. Shoots over Vucevic. It's hauled in by Harris.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Purdue. Back to Thomas. Passes it to Purdue. Sullinger, left side. Can't hit. The Magic go the other way with it. I'd send it out to DB, who caught up with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
For them to be successful, Kevin, he said they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees every time the ball gets in the post. If they don't collapse on their post threats, he knows they're in for a long game. Guys?
And as always, Doris, thank you. The Magic shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Sullinger, the screen.
That's his first personal foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. can't hit. Great D that time from Vucevic. Zellinger's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Buried from 15 feet out. Vucevic has got his first basket of the night.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
There's the dish to Hollins. Vucevic with the block.
Oh,
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Operando nem mesmo. Passa nada.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Houdini.
Pegou de baixo aí.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Walker's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Purdue with the ball. He had 25 points last game. Purdue the screen. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Hits the three-point lob.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Ladies and gentlemen, your man dances.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 34 points a game last season, 10 assists and over 3.5 steals. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
Well, you want a guy to come in who knows how to run the offense intelligently, and that's exactly what he does. Kind of like how you ran things, Greg.
Hezonja, he's checked in for Orlando. Victor Oladipo comes in for Payne. And so he makes both from the line.
The defense keeps coming up short. Just no solution for Houdini. He already has 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Rivers can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And here's Walker. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Purdue the pass to Zellinger. Pass to Portis. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. So our team's changing it up here. And he's got his... Boston leading by 9 on the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Jared Zellinger is out there at Purdue. And there's Kemba Walker. Then there's Smart. And it's Hollins into the 3 at the center.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Well, Orlando shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Houdini. Gordon with a screen on Walker. Here's Houdini. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. And Boston with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
And Orlando has possession. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Here's Houdini. 11 points in the game. And the basket by Gordon.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Celtics leading by 9. The pass to Purdue. Shoots from the line, and it's blocked by Gordon. Fast break, here we go. Here's Houdini. Rejected by Walker. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He finished with 36 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Here's Azania. And a miss there on the triple.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Outside, Walker to the right side. Smart, wide open, he fires. Sullinger, good. And the Celtics lead by 16.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Vucevic, a screen on Walker. Pass to Fox. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Puta merda, hein, mano? Nossa, velho, que loucura. Perder mesmo,
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And Orlando making a change here. Payne's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Thomas is checked in. Feeds it to Smart. He dishes it to Hollins. And Smart now atop the key. Sullinger against Gordon. Sullinger outside. Boston again missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The shot's good from Houdini.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Outside Thomas. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. He used that to perfection. 10 points for him.
And now he's taking a solid opening in the quarter. And
ela baixou a linha.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league rankings. 8th second chance points, 10th in fast break points. And for team steals, a little bit to be desired there. Just made it to the top 20 in the league.
Yeah, but you mentioned the second chance points. I mean, you love that determination, and really they just give great effort on every play, always in hustle mode.
Outside Gordon. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Can't hit from in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
The feed to Hollins. Left side Thomas. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Harris is checked in for Orlando. Portis, he's checked in for Boston. Bradley comes in for Smart. Here's Houdini. 13 points in the game. He kicks it to Vucevic. Can't get it to go.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Sullinger, the screen. Now, here's Bradley. Boston again missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there. Celtics leading by 15. Outside Bradley. Pass to Portis. From 11 feet away, puts up the baby hook. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided.
Well, obviously things have not gone your way to this point, at least through the first 2 quarters. How are you guys going to get back in this one?
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Houdini is out there with Payne, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now here's Thomas. Out to the wing. Here's Purdue. No good on the 3. The Magic trail by 19. Here's Houdini. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Well, Orlando shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Houdini. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. He hits on Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Magic have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Both free throws good from Houdini. Here is Thomas. He's got 6. Purdue the screen. Thomas with the ball. Now defended by Houdini. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. 13 feet away. Boston, no good that time either.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Houdini banked in off the glass. Houdini's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in a hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Now here's Sullinger. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Sullinger's got 8.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Houdini. Sullinger brings the double team. Payne gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Boston leading by 15. Rivers dishes to Thomas. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Purdue. Misses the 3.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Here's Houdini. Knocked away.
Oh.
Now Thomas. 6 points for him. Takes a 3. And the basket by Purdue. He's got 13.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Jarrett Sullinger. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 13 points per, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Yeah, you know, you want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. Don't lose ground. He definitely keeps them solid up front.
Hezonja, he's checked in for Harris. The Magic have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Nikola Vucevic.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And here's Purdue, 13 points in the game. Jumper off the screen. Here's Smart, another shot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak. The Celtics have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Hollins can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 17. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Thomas. Houdini. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line.
Cash money at the stripe. ATM not wasting any of those chances. Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now, here's Thomas. He's covered closely. And lots of contact in the shot. He'll shoot 2. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Freak number 1.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
And he's good on the second. The Magic trail by 16. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Isaiah Thomas.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Payne. And then for Boston. Portis comes in for Jared Sullinger. And Walker subbed in for Thomas. Now here's Walker. To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hollins has got his first basket of the night. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the foul called on Ford. It'll be his second foul of the game.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover.
Nossa, você não faz ação, mas os outros pontuam dele.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It's really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Outside Bradley puts up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist in the game.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Dishes to Oladipo. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Houdini. Oladipo outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket good. Oladipo's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Boston with it. 22 is their biggest lead. And it's Walker penetrating. Bradley, no one around him. And again, Boston with the triple.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Houdini. Got a hand on it. And even 3-on-3 break. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Gordon with a screen on Walker. Here's Houdini.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's the double team with Walker. Left side, Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Walker with it. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Walker's got 6 points.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Celtics shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. On the court for the Celtics. Rivers out there with Jared Sullinger. Then there's Smart. Then it's Thomas. And it's Hollins in at the three at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Smart from past the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Azanya's got his fourth rebound in this one. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Well, one more, and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Pass to Azanya. The shot. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Rivers kicks to Thomas.
That's all.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. Looking at the game for Thomas, he's got 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
The Celtics making a switch here. Sloan's checked in.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Sullinger the screen. Here's Smart. Some solid defense from Harris. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
Now here's Smart to the left side wing. Here's Houdini. There's the pass to Fox. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Rivers.
¿Qué va pasando?
Clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Houdini, it's deflected, but they recover it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Vucevic, he's checked in for Orlando. And then for Boston. Hollins is checked in, and it's Purdue in for Smart. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Purdue. Offensive rebound. Sullinger with the bucket.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And Thomas over to help. Vucevic with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Thomas. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Houdini. And there's a nice one-handed slam. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in
Mama,
the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
What Mama always said, if you got it,
let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Here's Rivers. The Magic getting the bucket. Here's Sullinger. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. The Magic trail by 20. Here's Houdini. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Outside Thomas. They get a hand on it. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
For the Magic, Aaron Gordon comes in for Hezonja. And it's Oladipo in for Fox. Here's Houdini. And Hollins pulls it down. Hollins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thomas kicks to Rivers. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And the Celtics lead by 18.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
Outside Gordon. It's hauled in by Thomas. The Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Over to the left wing. Purdue against Harris. 6 on the shot clock.
Cara gastou tudo
And it's
de
blocked by
ataque
Gordon.
24 segundos.
Oladipo outside. Here's Harris on the money with the open jumper.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Now, here's Thomas. He's tightly guarded. Down low, here's Oladipo. Off with the layup.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Hollins with it. Vucevic on him. Now Purdue. Just 5 on the clock. And Jared Sullinger picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here. Walker's checked in. There's the double team with Walker. Up top, Oladipo. No problems knocking that one down.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now, here's Walker. Sullinger the screen. And it's Walker penetrating. And the layup falls.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now, here's Walker. He feeds it to Hollins. It's stolen by Oladipo. To the left wing. Here's Houdini. Off target with his 3.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
To the wing on the left. Uncovered. Rivers can't get it to go.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Celtics.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back, Clark, at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Kevin, they clearly won the second chance points category, and possession after possession, we watched them go after the loose balls and the misses and turn them into makes.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
Another steal. Here's Houdini, guarded by Walker. Kicks to Harris. Plenty of space. Good as the jump shot falls. Now, here's Walker. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to take a quick peek at our Jordan player.
Overall, just a rock-solid outing for him. It's hard to point to any one area of the game because he was so good on both ends of the floor. He was dialed in defensively, and that helped carry the intensity on offense.
É isso aí, deu ruim.
That's it for us.
Não era assim que eu esperava que ia ser, mas foi assim que foi.
For Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Valeu, tentei. Não rolou. Valeu, pessoal. Fui nessa. O 2K. Eu encerrei por aqui. Volto nas próximas.